Lake Michigan song, he really makes it sound good with his guitar riffs. Oh, the legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitche Gumee. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. And the big ship and crew were a bone to be chewed when the gales of November turned gloomy. Including some turns with a couple of steel ferns, she left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night when the ship's bell rang, would it be the north wind they can feel it? With the wind and the wires made a tell sound as the waves broke over the railing. And every man knew as the captain did too, it was the witch of November come stealing. Well, the dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait as the gales of November came slashing. After then came it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. Supper time came, the old cook came on deck. He said, fellas, there's food up to feed you. At 7 p.m. a main hatch we gave in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know you. Breakfast had to wait as the gales of November came slashing. Afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. 7 p.m. a main hatch we gave in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know you. And later that night when the lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love will die when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd make Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. She may have broke up or she may have capsized. She may have run deep into the water. But all that remains are the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron, old Superior, sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Lake Michigan steams like a young man's dream, her island and babes are the sportsmen. And further below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. Her boat go as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remember. In a musty old hall in Detroit they prayed, in the maritime sailors to meet. Church bells chime till they ring 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. Oh, the legend lives on from the Chippewa down with the big lake they call Gitche Gumee. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn blue. over Highway 14 to the White River at Newport and went up 3 miles to the Jacksonport State Park and visited that. And ain't much there. They moved the old steamboat. Junior was telling me that it sunk and they had to sell it. So, but anyway, it's the original settlement over there. And this is about, Jimmy wrote this about that. Oh, as I set out for Jacksonport, from the port of Orleans, I stopped in Natchez under the hill, visiting Cajun Queen. Then I went on up the Mississippi, turned left on the White, found that place called Jacksonport that gave my heart a bite. Well, I came back down to Jacksonport from the land of the buffalo. So many hides up on my horses, they could hardly go. Stopped in an Ozark mountain vale, camped beside a stream. Either slept with an Indian lead or had the strangest dream. Jacksonport, oh Jacksonport, ever I may roam. Jacksonport, oh Jacksonport, you'll always be my home. I found me a woman in Jacksonport, finest in the world. But when I'm gone, I cannot keep looking at a pretty girl. I love to hear their voices sweet, they ring like a silver bell. When a man's a man on a mountain trail, there's something he don't tell. Well, a woman took a nervous spell, and I drove and I did go 900 steers from Arkansas, California. We sold the steers in Stockton town for 40 bucks a head. Then we rode on back to Arkansas, never spent a red. Oh Jacksonport, Jacksonport, wherever I may roam. Jacksonport, oh Jacksonport, you'll always be my home. When my roving days are over, I hope they bury me on the river bank near Jacksonport, beneath a big cypress tree. When the songs I love are sung, and to say goodbye, old sport, I hope they carve up on that tree, loved old Jacksonport. Jacksonport, Jacksonport, wherever I may roam. Jacksonport, oh Jacksonport,